Welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia. I have officially made it to Halifax, Nova Scotia, where I am house sitting / pet sitting for the next week, which means I am staying in downtown Dartmouth, literally overlooking the water. Like, I'm watching the ferry cross right now, and I'm staying here for free. So if you want to learn how to travel and get your accommodations paid for so you can see more of the world on a budget, make sure you follow until the end because I'll be sharing my secrets. But for now, I just met my new furry friend, so I'm looking after a Chihuahua named Norah, and I'm looking after a Maine Coon cat named Ranger. The location so far, everything's been great. I was able to pull up right in front of the building. Somebody's actually moving out today, so I was able to sneak in, come up here, get the keys. So I just brought up all my bags. I'm getting myself acquainted with the animals. I feel pretty lucky right now. Norah apparently barks for like hours when she first meets somebody, and then she calms down. She only barked for like 30 minutes, and I gave her some treats, and I was like, hey girl, you wanna go outside? And she's like, yep, and now we're homies, so that's good. She's even letting me pet her now, so that's an accomplishment. The cat's still hiding, but hopefully we'll become friends by like the end of the day, but definitely by the end of the week. So I'm here now. It's only 11:40, so I'm gonna make some lunch and then I have some work to do. I actually have a call with somebody else for a house sit in Florida next month in April, so hopefully if that works out, that'd be a really cool place to go. And yeah, I have dinner reservations tonight at the Canteen, so I'll be taking you guys along to check out the Canteen. The woman that runs that restaurant is like world renowned, like has all these awards. She was on the Food Network. Like, I'll give you more details about that as we approach, but it's gonna be an amazing meal. I'm really excited. So yeah, that is what we have in store, and I will see you later. Just got off the call for a house sit in Tampa, Florida, or at least it's in the Tampa, Florida region, it's a subdivision there. They were amazing. The couple is super sweet. They're an elderly couple. The woman just is like my kind of gal, like just very upbeat and bubbly and has my energy. I have a good feeling about it, but I hate getting super like hopeful for these because you just don't know how it's gonna pan out. But if it works out, I'm spending 3 weeks in Tampa, Florida with my own private pool, and there's just one little kitty that needs some love, and it's close to like I could go to Disney for a day if I wanted to. Like, it's insane. So just cross your fingers, let's hope for the best. So now I think I'm going to, I need to get washed. My hair is very gross. I left home at like 6 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to be here for like 10, 11-ish. I wanted to make sure I was here for Nora's lunchtime pee. So I was here for that, everything's fine. But now I need to like get washed and ready. I have dinner reservations for 6:30, so I need to pull myself together. It's also kind of cold and windy outside, but I might try to walk. It's only 7 minutes from here. I am going to a restaurant tonight, which is called the Canteen. It is in downtown Dartmouth on Portland Street. And the reason I know it is from like a show from the early 2000s on the Food Network, which was all about like Canadian places you should eat. So recently I went to the one in Moncton, which was Catch 21 or Catch 22, I can't remember the name of it. But that was like this really like high-end seafood place, and that was delicious. So this is another one that I believe they featured, and I'm really excited to go. But before we go, we have to do our makeup. Okay, first things first, our beauty primer. We're using a CoverGirl vegan. It is clean, fresh skin milk. I'm pretty positive it's like, is it a foundation technically? Yeah, it is nourishing foundation. It's very light though, it's like a BB cream. Directly on. I'm using a shade of 530. I just got back from Cuba a couple of weeks ago, so I'm a little more tan than I am. Love it. Then I'm gonna go in with this Quo Beauty concealer. It is the Miracle Cover Concealer. And it doesn't have the shade on it, but it's like the lightest one I think I could find. Makeup by Mario. This is their concealer stick, which if you guys have seen on TikTok that you have to like take this out and then take this off and pop it up, like holy moly, you pay so much for this that it's like a huge bummer that this product like breaks all the time. Anyways, can't pop it up. Do you like it? This looks really messy, that's why. Hard to blend too. I'm just honestly trying to get through it because I bought it. So if you have any recommendations for a contour stick, I could really use one. The weird thing too is I own their blush, which I'm about to put on, and it doesn't do that. And it's easier to blend. I also feel like you have to blend so hard that you're like rubbing off the makeup, so I really don't know. Like, speaking of that, I'll just show you. That's the color of the blush, which is honestly beautiful. And this one opens. You get quite a bit from it. I know, a little more neutral. So this is the Rare Beauty. It's one of their liquid blushes, and it is in the shade Happy. And I find like a bunch of product comes off. I'm just gonna dab it. And then whatever leftover I have, another product that I should definitely find a replacement for is the Rare Beauty highlighter. Mine is in Enlighten. My issue with this is that the applicator is much bigger than the blush. Like if it was the blush size, I feel like it'd be nice. And I can never, I don't know if the seal is just broken on mine, but like this is all the product that's like sitting there waiting for me at the top. That I've been like scraping off this brush, trying to just use a little bit at a time. I think in a stick format this would be really nice, and I do think they have a stick. This is just like an old mascara wand, and then this is what I'm using in my brows right now. I actually got it from the people that wax my brows. This is Fit Glow Beauty. I just like to shape them. And then my brows are pretty dark already, but I like to fill them in where they're a little sparkly. Eyes. I have this little trio from NYX Beauty. My favorite is called Nudity. It is this really nice, like, warm gold champagne color. Cute. I need to get a new mascara probably while I'm here, but this is Quo Beauty Pump Up the Volume Maxi Volume Mascara. Pump Up the Volume Maxi Volume Mascara. Why do you have volume in it twice? So then I go in with my NYX Matte Finish Spray. Welcome to downtown Dartmouth. I am currently walking to dinner. I did try to actually originally drive down here. It's very windy and cold here. There was absolutely no parking. Didn't want to risk being late for my reservation. So I'm sucking it up and I'm walking. It's only 10 minutes according to Google Maps. Wish me luck. Just got out of the canteen and the food was amazing. Mussels and truffle fries with like a garlic aioli sauce. So good.
I had 2 palomas, but it's like their style of paloma, which is very like smoky and delicious. Now I'm back in the cold. I'm 2 drinks in, so it's a little bit warmer, and we're walking back to the condo because Norah, my beautiful little chihuahua, needs to pee.
So I just got back from the canteen. I was able to walk there and walk back, which was pretty nice. It's cold outside, but it's not horrible compared to what our winters usually are. It's not like -20, so I don't feel like I can really complain. Weather wasn't bad. It was actually a super quick walk. It said 10 minutes. I think it took 5, so that's incredible. And I was able to go to the liquor store earlier, and I got a bottle of the rosé bubbles. Mom, if you're watching, this one is for you. Made me think of you. It was on sale. And I just felt like some champagne tonight. Why not? Celebrate my first night. My first night is actually on International Women's Day. And this is my first solo trip. So I'm just kind of having a moment where I'm like, okay, holy moly, how many times did I unwrap this? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this open. We'll see. But yeah, it's International Women's Day, and this is my first solo trip with trusted house sitters, which I'll talk about in a little bit. This video is not sponsored, but I want to have like an actual moment where I sit down and talk about this whole process. Oh no. Click to reseal. Pre-recycle. Well, that doesn't help me up now. Oh no. Maybe with a towel. I need a glass just in case it like overflows right away. Glass. Alright, let's see if we can open this without frightening the poor animals. Ooh, ooh. I spilled that, but the sink's right there. Alright. Cheers. This is so messy, I'll clean it up. Wonderful. Cheers to a new chapter. So about a 20-minute walk from the downtown core is the Halifax Market, and we're about to go in and see what we can find. Come along. been a good day so far. I'm really starting to feel at home here. There's something about Halifax and the Dartmouth area. My grandparents are actually here, my mother's parents. And we used to come down and visit them every summer. So this is an area that I'm familiar with, but I've actually never traveled here by myself and have explored the streets the way I did today. So it's really cool to just be older and like revisit my stomping grounds in a sense of where I used to visit and just have some like more confidence to it. There's something about traveling by yourself that really makes you trust in yourself because you are constantly making decisions. Like, you know, boarding the ferry and walking certain places and will you make it within a time frame and should you walk down this alley or not? Is it safe? Like, you're really like constantly making decisions. And I think that's kind of helping rebuild some confidence that maybe I've lost over the years. So that's been really nice. But yeah, I am headed off. So I'm already on the Dartmouth side. So my grandparents live in an area called Cole Harbour, which is part of Dartmouth. Maybe not, it's like a subdivision in Dartmouth. But yeah, it's my grandmother's birthday and I'm dropping in. I didn't originally have plans to be in this area for her birthday, so the fact that I'm able to be here for that is really sweet. And my grandfather's there and they live with my aunt and my two cousins who are two boys, so it'll be interesting. They're in like their last year, one of them's in the last year of high school, I'm pretty positive, so like it's just flying by them growing up. I was like 13 when the oldest one was born, or 12 or 13, and he's grown up awfully fast, so is his brother. I'm gonna drive over there and then I'm gonna have a relaxing night in with the animals here. The animals are so sweet. I took Norah for like a 30-minute walk today and she was so excited. The cute thing about having a little dog too is like everyone dies as you walk by them, like just the cuteness kills you. So everybody was like fawning over her and she was just walking by like I'm the shit and I know it, so that was super cute. And the kitties come around, the kitty's letting me pet him and he's not running away anymore and everything seems good. Communication with the woman that owns this place has been great. She's lovely. This place is gorgeous. It's clean. Like, this has worked out really well. When I got this house in, I booked it. I was like, oof, this might be too good to be true, but it's actually working out to be exactly what I hoped for. So off to go see my grandparents. Good morning. It is officially day 3. You gonna knock that over. Do you want to say hi? Look at this cat. This is Ranger. He's a Maine Coon and he is adorable and he's so long that he's basically a body pillow. You're so sweet. I'm taking care of him and a Chihuahua named Nora, who we will soon feature. But yeah, today's Sunday. It's going to be a rainy day. It's already pretty foggy. It looks like it's starting. So I'm kind of adjusting my plans for the day. So I'm staying in downtown Dartmouth, and Dartmouth is actually more so the shopping side of this city. I know Halifax and Dartmouth are two different cities, but they're kind of working together, I suppose, in one big area called the HRM. So on the Dartmouth side, there's the Micmac Mall. There's a place called Dartmouth Crossing, which has a bunch of like outdoor shops. It's really nice in the summer, obviously. It is March right now, so it's a little chilly, but it's actually not too bad for March. Like usually in March we have huge snowstorms and it can be -20, and right now I think it's gonna be like 7 degrees. A little windy, a little rainy, but I can't really complain. So yeah, so we're gonna go around. I'm not really looking to do any shopping because I need to save because I officially booked the Florida trip. I found out this morning. I could not be more excited. I'm going to Tampa, Florida for 3 weeks in April. So I guess you guys are watching the Halifax vlog right now. So my next vlog is going to be for Tampa, Florida. And because I'm in that region for 3 weeks, I'm actually gonna break it into a 3-part series. So if you have been to Tampa, if you live in Tampa, if you live in the surrounding area, Orlando, Clearwater, if you have any suggestions of what I have to do there while I'm there, I would love your expertise. I have to start doing my research. I already booked my plane tickets, they're now booked, and I'm going to look after a cat named Wesley, which is just so cute. I can't believe this like trusted house sitters thing is working out. I want to go into more detail later on in the video for you guys, but so far so good. I had my doubts. I was a little scared that this would be like a scary situation or something like that. Just human trafficking and like just all the things that you read in the news. But not at all. It's been completely safe. I found a really great first listing. The animals couldn't be any sweeter. They've both fully warmed up to me at this point. I woke up this morning. I go to bed with the dog. The dog just automatically wants to come to bed with me. But the cat's been a little standoffish and coming around at his own pace. And this morning I woke up to just something really fluffy in the bed and I was like, what is this? I didn't fall asleep with this. And it was Ranger, the cat. So he snuck into bed while we were asleep and joined us. So that was really sweet. And then we all cuddled on the couch this morning. So they've adjusted to me being here. I feel really grateful that they trust me and know that I'm not gonna hurt them, which is super lovely. And I'm just here to help them and love them and shower them with everything that they need. So that's been amazing. Last night I went off to my grandparents. I didn't film anything of that. It was a family event. It's my grandmother's 81st birthday, and she lives there with my grandfather, my aunt, and my 2 cousins, and my aunt's boyfriend was there as well. So we had a lovely, I was there for a couple hours and we had wine. My aunt made a beautiful meal for us. We had like a salmon dinner, which is one of my favorites. And then we had dessert, which was a cheesecake, another one of Ashley's staple favorites. So I guess I get it from my grandmother, eh? So yeah, last night was lovely. It was just nice to catch up with them. And I'm actually in the area for the next week, so I'm probably gonna pop in and see them again later on in the week. But yeah, that's catching you guys up on what's going on. We're gonna go do some shopping, some browsing, so we can save up for Florida. But I do want to get around and see the area, maybe get a coffee, and yeah, just see what's new. I've also haven't been in the Ikea here yet. There's a huge Ikea. We don't have one in New Brunswick, so I am really excited to go check that out. I didn't really film much, it's just mall. I wasn't anything too fancy about it. But I just wanted to show you guys what I got. They have a huge Winners there, and I was able to get this loofah, but it's on a stick so you can do your back. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got bath bombs from Lush. I'm currently, if you hear water running, I'm drawing myself a bath. We have this one here. I think this is the Better Than Sex bath bomb. It smells amazing. There's this one, which was like very peachy or something. I don't actually know the names, but it smells wonderful. And then I got one more. This one had like a cool name. It was like Dragon Ball or something. But it's very like citrusy and lemony. And I got that one. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use first. And then, because they're so sweet there, they also gave me a little face mask sample. I don't know if that'll focus or not. That I can use while I'm in the tub. Ooh, that smells really good. So I'm gonna put this on my face, I'm gonna throw one of these in the tub, and I have a glass of champagne. So we're gonna have a lovely little bath. Do you want to finally say hi? Oh, come here, baby. I didn't mean to scare you. Come here? No. Okay. Come here. No, she jumped. She jumped. She did. She jumped. My friends, this is Queen Norah. Hello, Norah. She's become my little friend and I love her so much. And the kitty's right there too. Yay. I'm so happy that they're comfortable and like, oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you're comfortable. That's so important. I just fed her dinner, so she's like, oh girl, you're my favorite. Okay, we gotta go check the tub. I think this will be the end of day 3. I'm just gonna be chilling around here for the rest of the day. I was gonna take her for a WALK. We tried, but it was just too cold and she didn't want to go out. And she was shaking when I had her out there, even in her coat. So I think we're just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna make supper here, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. The rest of the week I'm gonna be working. I don't know how much exciting footage we'll get, but don't worry, we'll still sprinkle stuff in as we go. I have a hot Pilates class that I'm gonna be doing, and we're going to a Nordic spa, so there's other things coming up. But for now, goodbye from me and my new friend, Norah.